Hi everyone, and welcome to this brand new chapter of Paleo Pines. For anyone new here, I've already done a massive playthrough getting every achievement, every dinosaur, every BFF, every quest complete, all done and within a rare dinos only criteria. So if you haven't seen that, I would highly recommend it. But otherwise, we are starting a brand new venture today, and that is the ultra rare only challenge. Now thankfully the devs did add a new setting that when you create a new game, you can begin as a seasoned rancher. So that means it skips the in-game tutorial and I can just, really dive in properly. It does also mean that I will thus have a albino Gallimimus for free. Now I would admit I'm very glad for the free albino Gallimimus because that is the first ultra rare and that bypasses the tutorial phase. Whereas normally if I'd wait for that legitimately, I'd be waiting a long time. I still have to wait a long time for the Sytracosaurus anyway, so believe me, this isn't really going to speed things up much. It just makes it a little bit nicer. And I'll be beginning this new venture with my character called Adam, which, if you know, you know. So, let us dive in. Bulk is now a helper. Bulk? I didn't know they named the galley after you. Oh my god, I'm keeping that. So, I've actually never started a new playthrough as of the new, the new feature where it skips ahead for you, and my god, it is a mess here. But at least I've got 2 happy dinos, I got full food, I got 2 dreamstones, I've got a whole bunch of carrots. Wow, they really do start you off quite nicely, don't they? And what do I have in here? I've got, all the basics, a bit of shells. Oh wow. Really, sandstone walls immediately, and crunchy poppins. They're very generous with what they give you. This is fantastic. Okay, good. Oh my god, it's been literal months since starting a new playthrough. This is really strange. So I guess first things first then. So Lucky's already level 4. That's again very, very nice. I'll go ahead then and just clean up a little bit. But the immediate goal then, ultra rare only challenge. The immediate goal is of course an ultra rare Sytracosaurus. Now I have actually tried this once before during a live stream challenge, and in 3 in-game years I did not find a single ultra rare Sytracosaur. So that does mean that I really am at the whim of RNG. This could go wonderfully or this could go badly. And looking at my quest, I must grow at least 10 carrots. Can I just harvest these for the quest? Does that count? Oh, it does count. Fantastic. Well, that's a nice easy quest then. Okay, so day 1 of the Sytracosaurs, and they are all common and uncommon, which is actually a good thing because I don't have my juicy poppins yet. So seeing anything now would be quite devastating. Oh, this is so weird, seeing all the fragments all over again. It's a dreamstone just over there. I tell you what, it has been a long, long time. I really did have so much fun in my main playthrough, and I do hope the devs consider DLCs. But at the same time, starting a whole new adventure really is exciting. And there's my first small dreamstone, just in case I get lucky and I find an ultra rare critter quickly. So checking in with Granny Agami, she's already selling spring onion seeds, and this is fantastic because I will need that for classic stew. And checking the board quest, stone, fibre, wood, fibre, a lost hat around Bongo's pen, and a hat delivery. These are all very easy. I'm going to grab all of these because again, every bit matters right now. There we go, I got a free saddle. And actually with that free saddle, I can get so many more via questing, so I'm actually going to sell that and get 200 more shells. Oh, and even better, Marlo's offering a quest where if I give him cranberry seeds, I get potato seeds and spring onion seeds. So really, this is helping the early game so much. Because currently, my dinosaurs have very little stamina, I've got a small selection of friends, I've got barely any resources or money, and I'm going to have to fly through many, many days looking for that ultra rare Sytracosaur, and I gotta feed my dinosaurs somehow. Oh dear, this is a problem with the challenge. It's gonna be a long time before I get a slasher to do the harvesting for me. Ooh, this is gonna be painful. So with the farming now done, I'm actually gonna do something a little bit strange and feed Lucky a crunchy poppin. This will fully restore. It did not fully restore. That was a waste of a poppin. Well, okay, I definitely misremembered. Well, at least now I can go ahead and break a couple more of these down, get a little bit more experience, but ultimately that was a bit of a rookie mistake. Okay, so with all the initial maintenance and chores done and handing in a whole bunch of side quests, I'm pretty much sorted for that initial day 1 experience, and it now really does just come down to maintaining and hoping I find a Sytracosaur quickly. Well, the ranch might be a complete and utter mess, but at least the dinosaur's pen is pretty. I quickly used some of the free decoratives I've gotten, rearranged things, and I mean, at least they can be happy, right? So I'm wondering, out of curiosity, if I were to say, get myself stuck here, constantly running, and maybe, I don't know, jam something in my keyboards, could I just get lucky just constantly running and get free experience? Because, not gonna lie, it would be nice to have just more stamina, more levels, more sprinting, and more utility as soon as possible. Oh wow, it looks like I do get experience. Cool, so that's something I can do then while I'm AFK and taking breaks. Alright then, I'd say that's a very productive day one. So the first couple of days really were just all about doing all the quests, making everyone happy, trying to be as stingy in my resources as possible, and maximizing leveling my dinos in such a way where I can get more resources and more uptime. Because it really does matter so much, and as I learned in my main playthrough, these items are so finite that even though it might seem like you're swimming in them, really, you're not. You'll regret not taking care of them. And so after doing a little bit of chores and collecting dreamstones, it really does just come down to waiting for Mari to offer me that juicy pop-in quest. So that's when I do eventually find an ultra rare Styracosaur, I can actually tame it. Oh, that made my heart jump. It is a cupcake rare Styracosaur, but not an ultra rare. For a second then, I thought it was the Pride one, and that would have been terribly unfortunate timing because, you know, Mari's still not here. She still doesn't have the Styracosaur quest. Whew, that was close. So it is the 10th of the Triaceae season, and I just got my first harvest of spring onions. And I already had some potatoes from other quests, so it is time to cook my first recipe. Classic stew. Fantastic. Oh, would you look at this? So the Sunray Gallimimus is definitely a rare. That's just a rare. But the orchid one, if I remember correctly, can you could you stop being so clumped together? So the orchid apparently has two different patterns, and one of them's rare. One of them can be ultra rare, apparently. I've always been very skeptical of this, so it's kind of taught me to check every orchid I find, which has been a while. I've not actually found any since I first learned that lesson. So let's find out then. It should just be a rare, but according to some websites, it could also be an ultra rare. So you are now a little sleepy face, just a regular rare. Okay, fine. I would have the means to tame it anyway, but at the same time, I'm kind of after the Styracosaur, you know, not the Gallimimus. Ah, looks like I finally got a quest regarding the Styracosaurs and taming one. Oh my god, it's taken a while. Let's go ahead and have a look then. So I need to talk to Pippin. Ooh, I was getting worried. This one was really taking a while. That quest took a lot longer to pop up than I remember. And now I finally had the juicy pop-ins, which means now the actual race for RNG finally begins. Wish me luck. Am I gonna get lucky on my day one of having pop-ins? It would appear not. I think those are two rares, or maybe uncommons. But yeah, no. So place your bets. How many years is this gonna take me? So it is now the 19th of the Triaceae period, and while there's still no ultra rare Styracosaur to be found, it is the Triaceae picnic. So there's a very, very low chance this will actually help me, but it's a chance I'm gonna take nonetheless. Now, I'm not going to bother talking to anyone just yet. I'm just going to go ahead and fill this up. So I wanted to be juicy first, so I'm going to go ahead and chuck in all of my carrots, and let's actually just keep two. All of my carrots and just a couple of other items as well, like this. So, oh, it appears crunchy. Well, crunchy's fine as well, actually. We'll just shove everything in. It's crunchy. So, unfortunately, that's all I can really do. I will hopefully get 3 days. It might just be 2 days. And I'm just testing at the moment, so I'm not going to commit to the crunchy. I want to see what I get first. It is the first day after, and every Styracosaur is common. Yeah, to be expected. But, checking out the picnic, I have gotten Gallimimus. I got 3 storm galleys. Okay, that's not helpful, but that's very, very interesting. Day 2 and still just common Styracosaurs. And at the picnic we have Utahraptors. But no, neither ultra rare nor anything really helpful. And for day 3, that is the third cupcake rare Styracosaur I've seen. Every time I see it, I think like, oh, it's the Pride Ultra Rare. No, it's not. I've seen that same one 3 times in what short length of time I've been in this challenge so far. But I do want to know, did I have enough in the picnic to warrant a day 3? I did, and it's another 3 storm galleys. Okay, well that's not helpful at all. So I'm going to quit. And I'm actually going to go ahead then and load that again back to the last manual save. So I tried Crunchy, I was supposed to try Juicy, but I wanted to try Crunchy anyway because I could have gone Lincalosaur. And obviously Lincalosaur, you know, is not a Styracosaur, but it was something that still could have been very, very useful. Since that is probably the most immediate next thing I'm going to need. And if I could have got to that early, that would have been great. Or any other basher. So let's try again then. This time we are going full Juicy, so I want all of these, and I think I can afford to use some potatoes. Will no, that might go Crunchy. See, that's the thing, right? I don't actually have very many Juicy things, but it did count, What happens if I just chuck all this in? It's stuck. No, it converted. Damn, so I can only get 2 days then. Hey, look at that, by the way. It's another Orchid Galley. So, day 1 of the Juicy picnic. And I get... Deinonychus. Okay. And old lavender one in the back there. Right, that's not helpful either. And day 2 for the Juicy picnic yields Troodons. Huh. Okay, well... absolutely cuties, but okay, so that's not going to help me at all then. That's fine then. So at least now I know that I don't really have to use anything for the picnic. I can keep all of my crops to myself and go ahead and quit out then. And damn, I was really hoping that at the very least I can get like an Lincalosaur early, because I'd still need a Styracosaur, but that would have been cool to have had like an early Yankee, but no, I got neither. So that means we are back to the grind. Oof. Ah, the days sure do fly by, and yet still no luck, still no ultra rare of any caliber, let alone a Styracosaur. I did manage to encounter a pack of Gallimimus, but 2 of them were rares, and it was really cute just seeing the entire pack, plus my albino one, just all of them together was really cool. I'd also spotted a rare Sytracosaurus and a rare Vegetatosaurus right next to each other, but again, no luck, not anything I can actually use or deal with. And thus we reach the 2nd of Crypteminus, where it is in fact Agami's birthing day. And I wanted to bring us here because, you know, poor Agami, normally in a regular playthrough, she'd be back at home by now in Dapplewood, but obviously we've not broken the boulder down yet, so... I hope my tree's doing okay today. Why? You didn't forget about my budding day, did you? Normally I'd be home all day celebrating with folks, but the route to Dapplewood is still blocked. Well, I'm just missing home today, that's all. Aww. Can I not at least like give you anything, like any gifts? No, I cannot. Well, that's really unfortunate. And if anyone didn't know about that, that is indeed a thing. If you don't get them back home, Agami and Marlowe can't really celebrate. Poor things. Now, it's another thing. It's another thing entirely. While we are here in Pebble Plaza, the Easter event is currently happening. And what the Easter event means these chocolate eggs. So there's 6 to be gotten in total, but I can't get to Dapplewood or to the Aragata Canyon, which means I currently only have 3 at my disposal. But this is really important, because the chocolate eggs can be used to tame any dino. And I only have access to Juicy and Crunchy Poppins. So this is really quite unique. And something I really didn't expect in this challenge, because this wasn't ever a thing before until, you know, for the first time ever this Easter. So I'm going to go get the 2 or the 3 Easter eggs. One is at the Mysterious Garden, the final one is in my ranch. That'll be all 3 I currently have access to now. And then I think the plan is, well, I mean the plan doesn't really change. The plan is just to keep on running every single day and try to get an ultra rare Styracosaur. But at least now it means that if I get anything else as an ultra rare, a Apostasuchus or Corythosaurus, they wouldn't necessarily help, but I can get them. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I believe I can tame them. The Easter eggs are supposed to last until the end of Easter, so sometime early April. I don't know if they'll despawn in your inventory or if they just can't be obtained anymore. So I think either way, I'm actually a little bit more pressured on time now to try find my first ultra rare sooner than later and hopefully utilize my eggs. So we move on to the next day. I've gotten my third egg now. I pop my head out of the ranch and yeah, no. There's 2 Sytracosaurus here, but neither of which are good for me. And I'll go check the stony area over here and yeah, no, again, not to, oh my god, there's 2 rare ones, jeez. Yeah, nah, so nothing changes. The grind continues. Well, that made my heart jump for a moment then. I was running past the Dinosaurs area and there is a rare violet haze. It's just a violet haze, which is, again, just a rare. I said that already. But the patterning was so vibrant, I thought it was an ultra rare. It isn't. I'm fine. But wow, that really is pretty. It is the 2nd year I am on Triassic 2, Saturday 13th, and I've just found a completely new Corythosaur. I have never seen this coloration before. I've not seen this coloration on any dino before. That is unique. So I think it's safe to say that this is an ultra rare. And now I'm extremely glad about the Easter eggs because an ultra rare Corythosaurus requires fragrant and I don't have fragrant. Oh wow, that's such a cool new color altogether. Ah, but the thing is though that this doesn't really help me. Like even if it is an ultra rare, I'll get it if I can. But this isn't going to help me though because it's another tiller. Because it's another clearer, just like Lucky. So Corythosaurus and oh. The 4th rare. Oh. Wow. Okay, one of the new colorations. Really? Oh, on the wrong playthrough. This is on my main playthrough. I will definitely, hello. I will definitely tame that and just, you know, have it there. But this is the ultra rare only. I can't get, what an interesting color scheme, but I can't get it. Damn. That's so unfortunate. So it's officially the 15th of Jurassic in the 2nd year and I've gotten my first ultra rare. But it's not a Styracosaur, it's not a Gallimimus, it's not anything I can actually use because my very first ultra rare spawn is in fact a Portals Scelidosaurus. Yeah, I've never seen that one before, that's brand new to me. So guess my first one doesn't count. How unfortunate is that? Oh, okay, the grind continues. So this is an interesting development. I've just been absolutely charging along because that's, you know, all there really is to do at the game now. We just keep on charging. I'm on Triassic 3 on the Triassic Picnic. I'm on day 2. I shoved in just a bunch of whatever just to see what quality the dinosaurs would be. And that's an ultra rare Ceratosaur. And that means day 2 of the picnic is a guaranteed ultra rare. Wait, hold on. Oh, hold on, no, both of those. What is that one to the right? That is another new one. They're both new, I think. I don't know, I've not seen either of those before. Okay, and I have my eggs. I don't have anything on me right now. I haven't even got my flute to whistle and test and see what they are. But the lavender one is definitely an ultra rare, so I think we're about to make progress. Right, so here's the plan then. I already know that days 1 and 3 of the picnic are just irrelevant. I'm going to focus on day 2, so I don't need that much food. And I'm just going to go ahead and do Juicy first, because Juicy is Styracosaur, and that really is like the big important one. So just out of curiosity, day 1 is Postasuchus. Okay, cool. Okay, guaranteed ultra rare, Juicy picnic. Am I gonna get lucky? Oh, I got Carnos! Oh no! But that's not what I want though, no! Typical! Okay, so no Styracosaur, but I could still get something else that could be a slasher or a stomper. So I just have to check. I've made a fragrant thingamabob and this... Has it been 2 ultra rares this whole time? Oh my... Wow! What? I need to go back and check the other ones. I thought they were all just rares. Oh my god, that was beautiful. Hello? I've got a melanistic in my main playthrough, but you are stunning. Is this a double ultra rare picnic? What the hell? Okay, well, alright, so it's a shame I don't have the the breaker or crusher that I need, but with the baryonyx and the carnos, these are options for stompers. At least I can break the logs and, well, I can't open the desert or the dapplewood, but I could still get something. It's really a double ultra rare. Wow. Well, I guess it was worth waiting for, wasn't it? Okay, and the crunchy one. The crunchy one being something I actually have myself. This one is that an Incalosaur? Yeah. Oh, those are funky colours. So everything is a smasher. Okay, everything is the ones that break logs. So I don't have any other options. Although breaking the logs means I can unlock the Therazinos. Maybe. No, that's only if I open Dapplewood. Ah, so I still need a Sytracosaurus or just any rock breaker. Oh, that's so typical. I'm gonna have to make a choice. What an absolutely insane collection, and I don't have enough of spicy. Like, I've just got my herbs and my spring onions and saffron. Yeah, I don't really have enough of spicy, so I'm not even gonna bother trying that one. That's wild. I don't know which one to choose. So, after putting it up to a vote to my patrons, we've decided to go with the baryonyx. And I'm quite excited because this one, this Portals one, it just looks beautiful. Plus, I do love the melanistic berry. In my first playthrough, I also had a melanistic berry, and it was one of my favourites. So, this is fantastic. Don't ask me how I'm going to look after them, because we're going to figure that one out. Oh, that was a misclick. Oh, well, that's fine. I guess I really wasn't in a dark green anyway. This will also be my first time actually using the chocolate eggs. Even though I've got 6 on my other playthrough, I've just never needed one. So, let's see if it's a guaranteed tame or if I'm going to waste this. Oh god, thank goodness. I could have just been lucky, but I did it. And, oh, I'm going to need names. I'm going to need names for this, please. There's something so adorable about this big carnivore just eating little dandelions. Because, of course, they're a fragrant item. And as all I actually have, I had to quickly harvest them before coming here, so I literally have nothing else to feed it with. Thankfully it's enough. And there we go, so that one's going to be guaranteed. So that is my 2 ultra rare baryonyxes, my first ultra rares to actually get. And I'm so glad the eggs were a thing, because could you imagine if they weren't? Oh my god, that would have been so unfortunate. I guess I could have got the Yankees, but still. It's quite funny as well to see that I've got the Dapplewood Dino. And I appear to have misremembered. I thought that these would work as stompers. They are waterers. So that's quite funny. I was about to say that means I can now break through the logs, get the Werosauruses, get the Dismalasuchus. So I'm not going to get those now, but honestly I'm actually kind of okay with that because 1, I just really like the baryonyxes, and 2, the Werosaurus will be good for breaking down the bushes, yeah, but I'm not going to be able to do that for a really, really long time. So it's a bit of a miscalculation, but it's okay because I still need this Styracosaur at the end of the day anyway. I still gotta break them boulders. Everything is locked behind those boulders. So, wish me luck. Hopefully in the next episode I get a little bit more lucky, although this is already quite the unique start. Getting berries before Styracosaurus, nutty. Right then, I'll wrap it up here then. Thank you all so much for watching. Please do give names to these two, give some really awesome names. And as always, I'll see you again next time. Cheers.